horrible way to start a live stream.
Yep, you were screaming. I was screaming. It was a good time.
I was going to start with Celebration by Earth, Wind, and Fire, and then I figured, is that Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Sure.
All right, fair enough. I was going to start with that, but then I figured I don't want to get the copyright strike. So, regardless, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the TIMBP Live for my birthday week.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Swan. I'm turning 28 on Saturday, so I figured it was a good time for us to hang out and celebrate, have some good, Commodores. Sorry, Donnie. No, I feel dumb. I should have gotten that, but that's on me. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to drink some good stuff tonight. Hopefully have some more guests coming on throughout the evening as well. We are live for the first time on Facebook as well as we normally would go live on YouTube here on these Thursday night TIMBP live streams. So if you are watching on Facebook, thank you so much. You guys are the best. So is everybody on YouTube. If you're watching on the replay as well, thank you so much. If you have not yet subscribed, hit the like button, the bell notification, all that good stuff. Please, please, please do so. We got a new video coming out next week where I do a little review of Old Forester single barrel cast strength. So tune in for that. Perry Russell says happy birthday. Thank you, Perry Russell.
Is that a joke? An improvement on your name. I'm gonna be honest.
Is that a joke, like referring to this week's podcast, or is that your actual name? I kind of hope that it's a joke referencing this week's podcast.
I hope it's his real name. That man's got.
I kind of do too. I mean, I do too. There. I do too. But I made Eric and I made a joke about how I had a specific blend waiting for me at Russell's at Wild Turkey, and that I was the forgotten Russell's sibling, and so I was Perry Russell. So I don't know if that's your real name or not, Perry, but regardless. There's two Perrys here. I made them a wrench, so I should know. I got no freaking clue who that is then based on Swan. Can you give me a little assist here?
No, I got no clue. You act like I know what I'm doing.
Sweet.
No clue.
Donnie, by the way, the Linux Cat is here. He is one of our wrenches. Apparently Perry Russell is as well, but I appreciate that. Rob Clark, hello from the Food, Wine, and Whiskey podcast. Appreciate you being here. Got some samples in today from Rob as well, and we're going to be drinking those on a live stream before too long. Joseph Brazo, hello. Do I want a hint? He said it's my name. Who is that? Is it Patrick? I don't know. Happy birthday, Perry. Hi, Swan. Tony Bag of Donuts. Hey to you, buddy. I have met Perry Russell in person. Okay, so it's
got to be Patrick.
It's got to be Patrick, right?
It's got to be Patrick.
Joseph says, hi, Swan.
Hey, Joseph.
Perry Russell lives in Lawrenceburg. He lives in the basement of Wild Turkey. That's right. Yeah, that was the joke that we made this week as well. That Perry Russell lives in the basement of Wild Turkey. The other joke that we made that you're not wishing me a happy birthday until Saturday. That's fine. I'll take it. I'm not overly festive at the moment either. So
Joseph doesn't even wish happy birthdays. He's got his own mantra.
It's really good too, though. I mean, it's nice and unique.
It is.
It makes you feel special because it's different, right?
It's nice because it makes you feel special, but he also does it for every single person. But it's so unique to Joseph. You look forward to it, you know?
That is true. John Wadsworth, hello to you. Evening to you as well. There's Patrick. He says, hey, guys. Hi, Patrick. Whiskey Crusaders, what's up? Matt, I'm pretty sure I sent you the link if you want to hop on here at some point, too. If you would like. But regardless, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here early as well. I wanted to start a little bit earlier so that we had time to, if more people stop by. I feel like right now, and I don't mean to be this way, but I feel like the kid who invited everybody to their birthday party.
Yeah, but none of the other are in the same circle, so we're all just kind of awkwardly chilling there.
Yeah, exactly.
You're having a great time. Everyone else is
I'm enjoying the heck out of my time here. You know, my dog's feeling real bad about what I'm going through. All snuggled up. No, I'm just kidding. What's going? Oh, never mind. Sorry. But Matt said he'd be on in a few. Awesome, Matt. Appreciate you. Also, forgot to mention, and I'll bring this up a little bit later as well. If you would like to support the show through tipping, the link for that is in the description of the video down below, Facebook and YouTube. If you would like to check that out. Clifton's here. He said, I'll be there later, Perry, driving home, then eating dinner real quick. Then I'll hop on. Oh, apparently I tried to click it and it didn't come up. But that's fine. Clifton. I shoveled some French fries and a burger into my mouth before I hopped on here. So I've still got a little bit of food waiting for me, and I'm excited to get back to it. Swan, I think we spent enough time introducing. What are you drinking?
I am drinking some Wilderness Trail. So I've got this nice bottle right here.
And why did you pick that up, Swan?
We are going to be doing a pick of this in a couple of weeks.
We're going to be doing a Wilderness Trail pick at the end of August. Hello, Scott Pigsley. What's up to you, man? It's going to be our second official pick for the podcast. Again, it's going to be with the Nashville Bourbon Society. Of course, Patreon is going to get the first crack at it. So if you guys would like to have early access to the new Wilderness Trail pick that we're going to be doing, you can head over to patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast and support the show. Daddy let me out of the basement for your birthday. I legitimately don't know who this is. Like I am just enjoying the comments here.
Just let it happen, man. Just let him hang out.
That's totally fine. Sorry, Scott. I highlighted your comment on accident. Hello, Tammy Brennicky. Hope you are well. Says hello, my bourbon family. We're going to be doing that pick in a few weeks. Like I said, Patreon's going to have a first crack at it, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this one. I like that our first two official picks of the show are the smaller side of either craft distilleries or distilleries that might be on the bourbon trail.
Yeah, I mean, these are two brands, too, that if one of our fans decided to come from the West Coast or Texas or somewhere along those lines, and they came to Kentucky, I'd be like, hey, before you leave, you've got to try Wilderness Trail and New Riff. Because those are not exactly exclusive to us, but they just don't get great distribution yet. And so now you get your chance with a specialized bottle, which is going to be cool.
Yeah, and those are the two distilleries, I think, that are at the point where they're about to explode. Like it's not going to take too long, but they will absolutely just turn a corner before too long.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm just saying there's other ones too, but like they're the only ones making their own stuff 100% of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is nice.
Eric Smith, who is this is awkward. He's the new temporary co-host for the time being. Kind of. You knew about this. Don't give me the arms up like you didn't know. Crap.
It's great, man. I have very selective days off. So if Eric wants to take my very large shoes and fill them, they're just big in size. I'm not a huge person, but it's just that's gonna be great. I think he's hilarious, man. Because to me, it's like I get to fall in love with the podcast again because I get you guys on there, and I get to, instead of listening to myself every week, have somebody else on there, and I'll still be on there. Let's clarify that.
Oh yeah, and we've been saying that too, that you are not completely removed from the show, but I do need somebody to be a part. It's not even that. It's just I need somebody to be there with me for a lot of it. And one of the big parts of this was that Eric is in town. I needed somebody local.
He's in town. He has the voice of an angel, apparently. Now you get to delve into an entire different universe of pairing whiskey with snack cakes.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to be doing plenty of that. Sorry, Donnie just let me know that the tipping link is broken, so I am going to take care of that here in just a second.
You do that. I just found out I'm going to be having dinner with Joseph Brazo in Seattle.
That's fantastic. That's super awesome. Also, Joseph asked, what are the specs on your pick? Wheated, rye, age, what? We have not picked it yet. I am hoping for a high rye bourbon, but we shall see. What's mostly important to me is that it's good. Like if it's a wheated bourbon, if it's their high rye bourbon, I'm totally fine with either. I just want it to be just a good bottle of whiskey. And I mean, that's kind of what we went into it was the same mentality that we went into when we were talking about the new riff pick as well. And I'm very, very excited for this. And I think that you guys are going to be pretty pumped for it too. Where is the share link for this? Sorry, Swan, fill for me for a second.
Oh, no, I mean, just as far as our pick goes with Wilderness Trail, I know a lot of the picks coming out of there are going to be this style, which is the higher rye bourbon. Most of them are sitting around like 4 years old, but they play around with their yeast strains and barrel types and all sorts of stuff. So 1 4-year could taste young and have a little grain and maybe need some more time, and then the other one could be like almost over oaked. So it's all about what they wheel out. But again, just like that new riff pick, we're going to pick what tastes good. And the point of me getting a bottle of this, just the regular, is to kind of figure out how off profile you want to get with a pick. You want it to be relatively close, but you want something special, just like the new riff pick that we did.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick Foles. Swanee has a palate sent from the heavens, though.
Nick's been coming in and seeing me at Total Wine a bunch, man. Big fan of the new picks.
Is Nick local?
Nick is very much local.
Oh, snap. I probably knew that already, and I just forgot because I'm an idiot. Let's welcome a friend to the show, shall we?
Let's do it. Who we got?
Matt from Whiskey Crusaders.
Happy birthday. How's it going?
Thank you, buddy. Good to see
you,
Matt.
Long time.
It has been a really long time since we've chatted. How the heck have you been?
Very busy, unfortunately. I got a new job and unfortunately dealing with family stuff. Yeah, father-in-law passed away a few days ago, so dealing with funeral stuff. Oh gosh, man. Yeah, it's been super fun. So
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's the way it goes. Sometimes life just sucks, but it is what it is. So at least there's fun to drink for your birthday, though. So are you still like 25 now or something ridiculous like that?
So we're celebrating 2 days early.
Okay.
But I'll be 28 on
28.
Saturday.
Okay. You're still a wee child. It's fine.
I'm still a babe. I'm a wee babe.
You're still like the baby of the whole whiskey tube thing, as far as I'm concerned.
There was somebody else though that was on Clifton's stream last week.
Yeah.
That he's younger than we are. I think he's like 22 or 23.
Oh my gosh, who's that?
His name's John. I'm pretty sure.
Any idea what his name of his channel was?
I can't remember off the top of my head. Which I'm so sorry about if he's
Co-op
watching.
Whiskey guy, maybe? Is it that guy?
Say it again.
Co-op Whiskey, something like that?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, I've seen him before, but I didn't realize he was that young.
That sounds right. But man, couple of messages in the chat.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
it. Says sorry. Joseph says sorry as well.
Thanks. Yes, I had Joseph actually have your Juntos packed up and ready to go, but then this stuff happened, so unfortunately no packages have gone out this week. So it actually is ready for once, like 2 years later. But hey, it's better than nothing.
It's okay. I'm really bad at sending out stuff too.
It's like, yeah, it gets there. I'm like, you asking for fast delivery from me. You're in 6 months is good. 2 years is long, but you will eventually get it. I promise. What year? Don't know.
Who's to say?
Perry and I are guilty of that as well. I'll look at a package for 2 weeks and say, I'll get around to that.
Yeah, it's just like, sorry guys, it's like you got to get to FedEx and just wrapping it up. You know how it is. It takes forever to fill samples, especially when you fill tons of them.
Yeah.
The worst part for me too right now, well, not the worst part, but I also hate having a bunch of samples from people who have been very generous to send them, and I don't remember who sent them to me.
Ooh, yes.
Like I need to get really, really a lot better.
Yeah, I try to like leave them in the box that they gave them to me in, and that way I know there's like a return address on it. That way I figure out who it came from. Makes it easy.
I've got this massive box on my shelf of samples.
Perry, I would like to remind you that Patrick Starkey has sent you some samples, and if you could get around to those, that would be fantastic.
I know he has. I know they are here somewhere. And I still feel like a dick about it. So
I got you, Patrick.
It happened.
I got you, man.
How long did you hold on to those Scotch ones I sent you, Perry? Like a year, something like that. It was a long time.
So I can recognize yours based on your handwriting.
That's true.
Like because I have to make out the doctor scribble.
There you go. It is pretty horrible. There's no doubt about it.
Matt, I think you were one of the first few people who sent me samples though when the show started.
Yeah, it probably was. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago at least when I sent you stuff. It may have even been before. I think we even had a channel, to be honest. It was early.
Jeez. I started God, just want to know who this is. Is it Patrick? I guess I won't be sending daddy's samples out then.
I'm pretty sure I figured out who it is, but it's more fun to just leave it a mystery, man.
I think that's totally fine. Somebody's gonna. I just think it's hysterical. Is it Eric? Is it Eric Smith?
Dude, just keep drinking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Joseph
said he. He said he sent me a sample too. I still. Oh, this is good. This is good. Thank you, whoever did this that is in on the joke from this week's episode. But so, Matt, I started the podcast in October of 2017. Was Whiskey Crusaders around?
We started our official channel in February of 19, and then we did like events prior to that for YouTube starting at like early 18. So yeah, you're before me.
That's so weird because I feel like you've been around just as long, if not longer, than I have.
I don't know. We've been around a long time, but you've apparently been on. Now, yeah, you've been on longer then. So yeah, it is.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, you started it back when you were like 22. Now look at you, 25 and a half or so.
Yeah,
18.
I just turned 21 last week, and my 22nd is on Saturday. So
yeah. I got like 2 years.
I'm on that rapid age I'm in that. I'm in that rapid age program started by Ozzy Tyler.
Perry Russell is Terrapure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Got our first tip of the evening from Tammy Brennicky. She said, "Happy birthday, Perry. I hope you have an epic birthday filled with giggles from your baby girl and loads of epic pours. These are the things that make life special." Thank you. That was a horrible little cheers, but thank you, Tammy. And thank you, Brian, as well. The tipping link it should be updated in the chat or somewhere. But I appreciate everybody who supports the show. We don't have super chats yet. That's why we have an alternate way
we gotta get you to 1,000, man.
We're so dang close. We just do that
now. Oh my gosh, you are really close. Yeah, we gotta get you.
I know. It's so frustrating. I want to get there so badly, and it's like that's what I want. That's what I want for my birthday, is for us to hit 1,000 subs.
There you go. That would be a good birthday present for sure.
So that I can stop talking about this. Bubble Bath Bourbon. Sup, y'all? Happy B-Day, Perry. Finally 21. Yes. I'm finally, and like I said, Saturday is my 22nd. Chad's here.
Oh, yeah.
Says, "Hey, Swan, nice shirt." Hello, Chad. Hello, Matt from ADHD Whiskey, the world's top whiskey taster. Wild turkey, wild turkey. Matt, if you can hop on. There'd be how many mats can we fit into one stream?
At least you can fit up to 10 screens, so that's all you'll know.
I'll change my name to Matt. Too. Oh, maybe it's Sarah. Chat or it's Bourbon Knight said,
It must be Sarah.
Wait, no, that's not right. There it is. Hi, Dawn. Thanks so much for being in here, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for dropping in, man. I know you had a dinner tonight and everything.
Yeah. You guys ready to have somebody else on the stream, though?
Hit me. Who we got?
It's Jason from the Mash and Drum.
Jason.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Just drinking. What's up, man?
Just drinking. Yeah, I just wanted to drop in. I can't stay too long, but I did want to say hi to Perry. Say happy birthday, man. It's always.
Thank you, buddy.
I got the Four Roses out because this is the first time we met on the Four Roses line.
That was the best. I was in the back of
Yep.
Chad and Sarah's car.
Yep.
And I was like, is that Jason walking up to the car?
Yeah.
It was like what, 4 a.m.
Yeah, basically we were. I was like first, second, third in line or whatever with actually Kyle and Aaron from Bourbon Blind.
So weird, dude. That feels like 1,000 years ago.
It was, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It does feel like that, but yeah.
Well,
how you guys? How you celebrating?
I have not poured anything worth note yet. I need to do that. You guys go first.
What are you doing here, Perry? This is your stream. You should have the best stuff you got in your life.
I was drinking my post-work whiskey before I poured anything. No.
How you doing, Maddie?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing good. Just sipping.
It's always a plus.
There we go. Okay, I'm feeling better now.
What do we got in our glass now, Perry?
I went for the 2020 Yellowstone LE.
How is that? I haven't opened mine yet.
A little
I think it's
Armagnac
great.
finish.
I think it's fantastic.
Okay.
I had this expectation for it because I do like Armagnac as well.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. Quick sidebar. It was definitely Patrick. He said watching / commenting on 2 against counts was too hard. RIP Perry Russell. That's okay. He'll live on in our hearts and memories of the podcast in the future.
Mhm.
But if you have not listened to this week's episode, please go and do so because that was a ridiculous bit that we did. Anyway, I had all these expectations going into the Yellowstone 2020 LE, and I got to be honest, they were absolutely met. I think that
Okay. Awesome.
I like Armagnac as it is. Of course, I like bourbon as it is, and it just seemed like the perfect marriage between the two of them.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'm a fan.
It took me a little bit of while to warm up to that one, only because of that the Bardstown Bourbon Company Chateau de Bougie Boo. That one. That one. That's a 12-year-old MGP finished in an Armagnac cask, and that thing was so freaking legendary.
Yeah.
When you have the Yellowstone after that, it just it's like, man, this Yellowstone doesn't really match up a little bit. But once you run out of the Chateau de Bougie Boo, the Yellowstone is a nice little sipper.
Jason, you'd be a fantastic spokesperson for them. Just up there, just tell them how. Bougie, boo.
You'd either be really popular with them, or there would just be like flocks of babies going, "Oh, he's a bougie." Yeah, when I did that damn review, I had to like look up how to pronounce not only the name, like how to say Chateau de la Baude, but also the actual distillers and the people that make that Armagnac have the craziest French names, and I had to watch like 15 things to try to. I totally screwed it up, no matter what I did.
Yeah. I took Spanish, so
yeah.
if there's a little tree hanging out over an E in a word, no idea how to say that. I can't even approximate it. It took me years to figure out that an X on the end of French, a French word makes like an S sound, right? Or something like that.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I took
for
Italian.
years.
I took Italian because I already knew it in school. So.
It was just this for.
I gotta tell you though, my grandparents screwed me up because I learned like their dialect from Southern Italy, and then I had to learn, and then they were teaching traditional Italian, and some of the words are not only pronounced differently, but some of the words are just completely different. So it was weird.
Mike Meyer, is Pig Latin still a thing? Ixnay on the ig pay atenlay.
Nailed it. Hashtag
So
nailed it.
definitely didn't miss two of the words in that sentence.
So Perry, how young are you turning?
I am going to be 28 on Saturday.
28. You dick.
Can I say though?
Yeah.
I have aged. Oh, thank you, Patrick. How many accounts are you on right now, Patrick? Like
he's setting a record tonight.
Yeah.
He's getting you to that 1,000 single-handedly by just making accounts and just subbing.
Yeah, right. On Facebook somehow too. I don't know, but I will say between the stress of last year and also the stress of becoming a dad, I have gotten so much white and gray hair in my beard and in my temples, to the point where you can see like a literal line going up from from my Adam's apple to my chin of where the white line, the white hairs go. And the last time that I got my hair cut, the gray hairs were standing out like a sore thumb for about a week. So I may be young, but having a child has made me feel not young. So
yeah, just wait. When they get older, it only gets worse and gets grayer faster.
yeah, she got her first 2 teeth in within the past few weeks.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
is she teething pretty bad?
Oh, real bad.
Yeah.
Well,
real bad.
That's what this is for. The gums, Perry. Problem solved.
That's right. My grandmother, I totally blame her for my hatred of anything black licorice and sambuca. Because apparently she used to rub that shit on my gums when I was in pain. And now I look at sambuca and I'm like, no.
It's delicious.
No.
Well, if you like black licorice, it's delicious.
I do. I love black licorice.
Yeah.
I don't. Jim Morris said happy birthday. Hi, Jim Morris. Hope you're doing well. Tammy said real men look sexy in salt and pepper.
There you go.
Okay. I'll take it. Trev is in here. So yo. Trev, you have the link as well too if you want to hop in. If you are able to.
If he's able to. I don't know. He was drinking Oban 18 before. He was drinking some scotch earlier.
All right.
He can drink whatever he wants.
He can get converted to the dark side.
Swan got kicked out of the show because he was drinking scotch. So Mike Meyer said, I'll be an empty nester in a month. Jeez, man. Goodness gracious. I don't look forward to that. I'm not ready. I know that I'm 9 months into this journey, but thinking about a time where it's like, oh, my baby's not here anymore, kind of makes me a little bit sad.
Don't worry, you'll make more before that.
Dude, you gotta get past dating first.
Yeah, dating. Meet Violet. You have to get past 8, and she doesn't kill you. That's
for a second, Jason. I thought I needed to get past my own dating journey.
Oh no!
I was like
your own daughter dating. Like I always picture the Bad Boys, the scene from Bad Boys 2 when he opened the door.
Terrific.
Yeah, and Perry, your perspective is a little skewed because most people don't do what you did. You were kind of a one and done scenario, right? I mean, you found yours in high school.
I mean, yeah, we were high school sweethearts. I had girlfriends before Lucy, though.
True, but like in high school, it was finished, man. And like world's different now, man. It's crazy.
It's strange. It's strange. I never have to. I don't know where I was going with that. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna drink this Yellowstone.
I mean, I had to. You know, I was dating in New York for a long time, and I mean, the girls there were just making me crazy. And then I moved to Ohio, and then I had to learn
crazy for a different reason. Hey!
I had to learn to date again because I was doing the swipe left, swipe right, the swipe right or left apps. Oh my god, what a shit show that is!
I never. I would love a dating app that's just called Shit Show. Like, you know what you're signing up for when you create an account, and like you have to sign a waiver or whatever saying that I'm aware that things are not going to go the way that they could.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know,
you learn real fast on those dating apps that you have to, your first date, you have to lay out what you want, where you're going, what you're looking for. Because if not, you're just in for a world of God knows what.
Mike Meyer, I was born before Pong, so no swiping for me.
Nice. Yeah, that all those apps came out way after I was married, so I don't know how anything work. I just hear about them in the movies.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Shall we welcome another friend to the stream?
Who we got?
It's Abby from Bourbon and Blondes.
How are you guys?
What's up?
Hi,
What's
Abby.
up, Abby?
Hi. Sorry, I'm in the middle of cooking dinner, and I was like, oh no, I have to hop on with Perry like right now.
How are you? It's been too long since we've said hello to each other.
I know it's been so long. I'm good. How are you?
I am just happy to be here. I'm
Yeah.
happy that 28 is on the horizon. So thank you.
For ya.
Cheers to that. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drinking, Abby?
I'm drinking High West American Prairie.
Ooh, do I have some of that nearby?
Oh, it's been a minute since I've had some of that.
I've got
same
that
with me.
pick from Total Wine somewhere, Swan.
Yeah, same with me. I don't remember the last time I had that bourbon.
There's a reason for that.
All right.
Man,
All right.
Tastes like shit.
It's gotten
those
better
High West
now.
picks, man.
It's gotten
The High
better.
West picks with the black label are fantastic.
I haven't had any of those.
That's
We don't
that's
get
where
those
it's
here.
at. So the one that Total Wine did that I have is finished in the same barrels that Midwinter Night's Dram is finished in.
Ooh.
Hopefully that's
Yeah.
got to be a lot better.
I
Yeah,
really
it's
like
in,
it.
it's in Baniel barrels, which
Thank you.
I guess that's how you say it. And then they've got a Calvados finish and some other ones, and they're all really
I had some
interesting.
rye finish in those that were really good, but not the American Prairie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not at my home bar, and I'm cooking like a dozen steaks for people right now. So I drink what is offered,
Well, if that's the case, then that's what you have to do.
Yeah. And we don't judge. We're having a good time.
Exactly.
I've got some Midwinters.
That's a
instead.
better
Oh,
choice.
that'll-
I like that
that'll
choice
do.
better.
Ooh,
Yeah.
do that.
That'll do.
Act
Yeah.
4
It's
scene
It's your
2.
birthday, man.
That's in Act 4.
Act 4 scene 2.
Oh, that's one of the best there ever was.
Yeah, man. That's the old Barton juice. That's
yeah,
good
that shit's
stuff.
good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the good shit.
Yeah.
That's like the older, like the way older age, like Barton stuff that was in those stuff. Yeah, so good. Hey,
So-
it's Will Hendo Henderson's birthday today too.
What?
In the chat,
Well,
yeah.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Will.
Joseph said happy birthday to him, Perry.
Oh, snap.
Wow, Joseph's about to get booted by a wrench.
No, nobody's going to get booted. You know what's going to happen, though? You know what's going to happen, though? Is we're going to
What?
add some more friends to the chat.
All right.
Oh, nice.
yes.
So the other half
Who's in the
of Bourbon
bullpen?
and Blondes.
Yes,
Elena.
Hi,
Hi, Elena. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Doing very well. We got somebody else to add to the chat as well.
Oh gosh.
Everyone jumping in.
It's Chad and Sarah.
Oh,
What's up, guys?
So I apologize, Chad and Sarah and Elena. I didn't see that there were other
you're
screens to
good.
be added to.
We
They
were
were
just
too
kind of
busy
hanging out.
waiting on me, to be honest.
That's true. No, we were like, yeah, we'll get in early
Before it gets too crowded.
before it gets too crowded.
You know.
We
Well,
turned it on. And we're like, oh.
I started a half hour early, so
Yep.
there's a lot of
do
folks here. Mike Meyer just subscribed to Bourbon and Blondes, a couple of my favorites.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Mike. We like ya.
Uh,
my
That's cute.
My wife is blonde, so I guess I can say the same thing, but
But still hesitant.
still slightly hesitant because it feels
He's like, don't back self into corner.
yeah, exactly. It's like I just love my wife. Like
We get it. No judgment here.
I appreciate it. Patrick said it's a shame that Perry Russell got called back to the basement. He would have loved this. Again, if nobody's listened to this week's episode where Perry Russell is apparently a new character, thanks Patrick for bringing him out of the depths of the Wild Turkey basement. That's all I'll say. But Mike Meyer said, Chad is wearing my hat.
Actually, this is the Woodenville hat. Unless you also have a Woodenville hat.
Yeah, I was gonna wear our hat, but then I was like, we can't wear almost identical hats. That's just obnoxious.
Wait, how do I get rid of you guys now? Oh, okay, there we go. Never mind.
Everyone who hates couples who wear matching outfits.
I wasn't trying to get you like out permanently. I was like, wait, that now they're just the only people.
That's enough of them.
We can show ourselves out.
Yeah, I just noticed the bottle they got in front of them. I'm about to just
I was trying to do some math. I was like, Perry's how old? And if I'm this old, and then that would make him. I was like, so this 94 bottle that makes sense. And then I was like, wait, it's not 94, it's 93.
Yeah, I'm 93.
Why do I keep thinking that you're like perpetually turning 25? Like for my whole life, I will think that Perry's going to be 25.
Well, I thought it was 99. So,
wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I really did think you were going to be 27 though, but it's
I've just got that youthful glow about me, I guess.
That must be it. But this is the closest thing. 1 year off. But
you do present a glow, Perry, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. It's just because I haven't showered today.
Oh.
Oh,
lovely.
All right. So it's sweat and dirt. We'll take that.
We're using the definition of glow very loosely.
It's more of a reflection, I guess.
Does it really have
a shine?
Yeah. Oh, shine. There we go.
Well, there you go.
Stay golden, pony boy. You're good.
I am a golden god. I have not had. Okay, shoot.
Did you read the second half of that sentence?
All right. Wait, who just left? Did Abby just leave? Okay, bye, Abby.
Bye.
Abby had to make steaks.
That's true.
She got steaks to make.
Yeah.
She ain't got time.
So,
actually, that is pretty important because if it's overcooked, then why you might as well not even.
And we're back.
She's back now.
Who did that?
Yeah, we're back.
Guys, I produce our podcast, but technology still, I can't. I don't know how it works. It gets me up.
I'm in the same boat. When I was on the podcast, like frequently, I just showed up, drank, and left. Like I have no idea what goes on after I scream into the mic.
Best way to do it.
Yep.
I don't.
If only.
So, speaking of Bourbon and Blondes, the podcast, and future plans, not just for our podcast, but bigger things as well. And I think this is the first time that I've really mentioned that. I mean, aside from the general idea of it, you guys are going to be your podcast is going to be a part of the network when we launch.
Yeah. We got to iron out all those details, but we talked about it a little.
We are working on it, and I'm super excited to have you all a part of it. And for anybody curious, we are going to have a few whiskey or bourbon podcasts that are going to be a part of it. But it's also going to be some lifestyle folks as well. So we'll talk about that in the near future. But I'm incredibly excited to have you guys in the network fam. Couple of things. Eric Smith says Perry loves steaks too. Eric made $100 steak for me last week.
Oh.
And then I bottle chugged George T. Stagg, and I got to.
That sounds like heartburn.
Yeah.
Which you know what? You'll get to know that on your 30th birthday. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I've already got plenty of that.
That sounds like the worst and best idea ever at the same time.
Yeah, I agree.
It was great.
Very peppery.
Yeah, things ended so much in my favor. Tammy also said we need snuffy chats. If you want to tip the show, I haven't said this since the beginning of the show. If you would like to support through tipping, the link for that is somewhere around here. I think it's in the description. Donnie can also share that in the chat as well. I appreciate everybody who supports the show through tipping. We don't have 1,000 subs yet, of course, so we are not quite to where we can do super chats, but that is what we have in place in the meantime. That being said, we're like 65 subs away from 1,000.
Oh, damn.
So
you can see it. It's that close.
I'm just ready. I'm ready to get over that hill. Ready to get over that hump.
Everybody go tell a friend.
Food, Wine, and Whiskey just subbed on YouTube as well. So thank you, Food, Wine, and Whiskey. Appreciate you. I was going to ask something and I forgot what it was.
I want to be at the Whiskey Crusader house, man. The bottles just keep appearing and they all look great. Like,
oh well, that's what you do usually. I mean, we have 3,000 of them, so that usually works out.
Jeez.
Okay. That's just the whiskey. That's not even including the other stuff. Not the liqueurs or the vodkas and gins and all the other crap. That's like another 500 and something.
Oh my
Yeah. You haven't lived until you're in Matt's house. You go to the bathroom and then you kind of like you kind of take a glance in the shower and you notice there's bourbon in there too. It's like shampoo.
Looking for a roll of toilet paper?
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
like
no.
And then the
shampoo.
bourbon.
We do have a bourbon.
And then the bourbon says, "Do you mind?"
Old Fits. Yeah, shampoo, Old Fits, George T. Stagg, more shampoo, conditioner.
It's not a bad problem to have. Who doesn't need sour whiskey?
And then of course
As long as you don't get mixed up.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Get some shampoo in your eye, reach for the George T. Stagg.
I might have had a steak. I might do another bottle chug. I might feel real bad about myself afterwards.
So
Abby's back again.
I'm glad everyone's here because I wanted to pitch this new idea for a show I have called Whiskey Hoarders.
You just like hoarders.
And I think I know where the pilot's going to be shot.
And the second episode will be shot here with you, sir.
For real.
Yeah.
Like when they make them bring everything out and then they're ask them like, do you want to keep this? Chad would say yes to everything.
Of course.
Does this spark joy?
Some things need to be let go, like the open bottles from our very first episode from 2016.
Oh, memories.
They're open. They've been open for 5 years. Like,
I just want to see Matt yell at the psychiatrist, going, "I don't have a problem."
Hey, it only takes up 6 rooms in my house. It's fine.
How many rooms in your house?
6 rooms of your 40-room mansion.
see, then it's not a problem.
Yeah.
It's just your basic storage.
You guys just have to drink it.
Yeah, according to my wife,
Drink
not
it.
so much. She's displeased with this.
Episode 1, Whiskey Crusader Crisis.
I love it.
Hey Perry, I'm gonna
time.
Perry,
to
I'm
make
gonna jump
that
off, buddy. I just wanted to jump on and say happy birthday to you. But I didn't want to miss this, but glad I was able to jump on and say happy
Jason,
birthday to you. And
I
thanks so much.
appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great night.
Thanks so much for all you do, buddy.
Everybody say bye, Jason.
See you, Jason.
Bye.
All right, now that guy's gone, we can have some. I'm just kidding. So there was a Swan made this post in our Facebook group yesterday about how he bought more scotch. And I made the comment that that's why Eric Smith is now one of the co-hosts of the podcast. And I immediately felt bad and felt just a sense of shame in that comment, because I was like, that's not a joke I want to make. That makes me feel sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's all okay, man. I have a weird schedule. Like, I'll help find bottles for its bourbon night, and I'll text Chad at like 8 a.m, and I've been up for like 4 hours, and I'm like, oh,
He's the best.
He's still asleep. And then, unless I can plan it out like 4 weeks in advance, I just have no idea what's going on with my life.
It's fine.
Yeah, and just to tease Clifton here a little bit, I'm going on his stream tonight. He's made me some samples to try, and this is the color of one of them. So
no. Are you gonna free Cliffy?
What?
Pretty Cliffy.
I'm a little terrified. I mean,
Free Cliffy. Scott,
I want that T-shirt.
Whoa.
Looks like he gave you some water.
Looks like that must be new. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Scott Pixley said you'd only need 0.008% of its Bourbon Night followers to get to 1,000.
Scott,
That's good math.
is that
That's accurate.
a scientific burn? Is that a mathematical burn?
No,
I'm not
I
sure.
don't think so. You should
Like,
say
I
it's
was
a,
like-
Doesn't
It
it?
feels. I feel.
no, it's a drop. It's a little drop. That's all. But also really good math, Rain Man. I can't check that to see if that's accurate.
I'm just going to assume it's accurate because it's a number I wouldn't have come up with in my own head.
Also,
That
hello,
number sounds
Todd
made
Cooper.
up. All numbers are made up.
Oh no.
All
words are made up.
All words are made up.
What is that from?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right.
A lot of people go to college for 7 years.
They're called doctors.
Yeah.
Shut up, Richard.
I did a fraternity brother that went for 8. He did finish. He was also made High Times magazine, so he was very proud of his plants.
Okay.
He did graduate, though.
Well, I also went to college for 7 years with an undergrad degree to show for afterwards.
See, at least you finished. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's. Yep.
I went to school with you for 1 year and then just left. I just disappeared. So I can't say anything.
Why isn't Swan in my drawing class anymore?
Aww.
Yep.
Scott Pigsley said it's accurate-ish. I'm drunk.
At least he's honest.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's funny.
you do you, buddy. You do you.
I feel like we gotta do something about that. I feel like you could make it tonight, right? I mean, this is a pretty big stream. It's a birthday stream.
I would love to make it to 1,000 tonight.
The only gift you're asking for is the click of a mouse. Like,
That's
With
great.
one
It's
click of
an
a
easy
mouse,
app.
you can change.
you can change this boy's life.
Every time I snap my fingers. This is my bourbon podcast loses a follower.
Oh no.
No, we're at 9:35 right now.
I'm serious. So close. That was how I looked earlier.
I love
whenever I was watching
the I love the ratio though. Okay.
That was Chad, and I don't know
that
what
me
he was
I
listening
think
to
I heard
earlier. But he
myself.
was angry.
I heard myself talking in about 3 channels right then. But I love the ratio on my channel of 273 videos and 935 subscribers. I think that's incredible. Like, people mildly like what I do, but not enough to fully commit to it.
I think it's kind of one of those like snowball things, though. Like it takes forever to start it, but once you get it going,
It does. It
Yeah.
does. And I mean, truth be told, it wasn't until recently that I started doing produced content on YouTube anyway. So
it feels to me like Chad posted on Instagram every single day for like 2 years in order to like get any sort of like, I don't know. It wasn't even, I wouldn't have even called it a substantial following then. And I'm like, that is a lot of work.
It was.
That's a lot. I can't imagine doing anything.
It was one a day for a year.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
One a day.
That's crazy, right? The dedication. Like, did you set a reminder in your phone? I can't wrap my head around. I can't do anything every day.
No.
Well, I was single, so.
Agree.
Oh, he said, well, I was single, so.
Ooh, ouch.
Bless his heart. But yeah, I think it just feels like you got it, like that type of a thing. It just eventually one day you wake up and you're like, oh, that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm mostly looking forward to it so I can stop saying it. Like I feel like I've just said it so much recently that it's just become obnoxious in some ways. But that being said,
Part of the intro and outro and every ad that you do.
Yes. Once I realized that people didn't listen through most of the end of the podcast, that's when I was like, I should probably plug this up top too.
Just hit all in, right?
Yeah, exactly. Somewhere just kind of slide it in, as well as Patreon in there too.
You know, you got to have a really direct ask. Otherwise, people don't know what you want them to do. So until you get all of the things you're asking for, don't stop, you know?
Give me $30,000.
I like that plan.
Could you please give me a little bit of money as opposed to like demanding tens of thousands of dollars? You're right. That does have a profound impact on the outcome of the situation.
Yeah. You know, what's the gift from Bridesmaids where it's like, help me, I'm poor. You all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah. 100%, yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
All right. I moved on to, I'm going to get this out of the way. I poured a little whiskey drummer, which was, Swan, was this my number 2 of last year?
I think so, yeah. The second you got a sample, you were just thrown back. I mean, it is,
Yeah.
it is
I
amazing.
didn't get a sample.
Well, the second you tried it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Neil Giraldo. Anyway,
Hey, they do great stuff. Let them be.
they're great. They're fantastic. I'm not complaining.
Hey, who's he married to?
We're on mute. No,
we're not.
Pat Benatar.
Here I'm sitting here the whole time.
What were you? What was your response to that, Sarah?
To what? I said you're on mute.
She thought we're not on mute.
We are not on mute.
We're not on mute.
Holy moly!
You're very sneaky.
We got our next snuffy chat from Mr. Todd Cooper. He said, "From one Leo to another, happy birthday, buddy. Remember, folks, every time a subscribe bell rings, a snuffy chat or a snuffy gets his wings. Smash that dang bell." Todd Cooper, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you as always. That was very generous and very kind of you. I'm gonna try not to. Okay.
Are you crying a little?
Woo. Just a hair. I can't show it.
Tears flow. You can't.
There's no way for me. There's no way for me to show it on screen or for it to pop up in the chat since it's separate from YouTube. But I'll leave that between me and Todd. So
that's exciting.
Oh, it's the best.
Cheers,
man.
buddy.
Cheers,
mine
guys.
going?
Cheers. Got a little going. I actually have to hop off and get back to my dinner that I am apparently hosting. So, Harry,
I have to hop off as well.
Happy birthday. We are so happy to be here. We are so proud of what you have accomplished, and we can't wait to see what comes next.
Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Elena. I'm so happy that you guys got to stop in for a little while as well. See you guys very soon. We'll talk more about the network and everything too soon.
Yes.
But have a good night. Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.
And when two doors close, another one opens. Clifton's
Coming out. What's up?
Clifton.
Is that your way of like making me come out?
I think we all know Clifton. I think we know.
Late.
With the stand-up.
Yeah.
Now, in case nobody understood when he said "my husband,"
Yeah, it's just that's what I call my wife. You know.
Lucy's cousin's kid calls her aunt Uncle Maddie. So
there you go.
Maddie. So whatever. Hi, Clifton.
Hi, Barry. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anthony says, "Cheers from your newest sub." It's Bourbon Night knows who this is.
Tony Bag of
Anthony,
Donuts.
Wait. Okay. So he's in the chat twice. That's fair. Next snuffy chat from Donnie Webb. Thank you, Donnie, for the birthday chat / cheer thing. Cheers.
Yeah, I had to grab something special for your birthday. The only thing relevant because this is a good Donnie pour. It's the last of my sample of Booker's 30th, so I'm gonna drink that with you, Perry. I finished my Booker's Rye during my last stream, so I'll do my Booker's 30th now.
I'm only a little bit jealous.
It was a sample. It wasn't the full bottle.
It's okay. At least you got to taste it.
Oh, I did.
It is amazing.
Oh, I
And
did.
it is. I've revisited it 3 times. I've made that sample bottle last so long, but it's worth it every time. It's incredible.
I remember waiting in line for some Booker's 30th. Man, that was a trip.
Were we
That was
together?
was that the day that you got Pappy 23, Chad?
That was the day.
And I was so cold. And Perry, you were there, and you just kept pouring.
And you were there, and you were there.
What was it? OGD 114? OGD 114 into my little mug. And I was like playing with that puppy. And I was like, I can't feel my toes.
It was a great morning. It was a great
You were so busy playing with the puppy that you
I didn't hear
even
them call my
your
number.
number get called.
Somebody was either Perry or someone. Somebody was like, "Isn't that you?"
It was me because I was holding your ticket
on the ground, rolling around with the dog.
Like puppy
like,
Booker's 30th. Puppy Booker's 30th. I mean, it's hard to.
And I was super broke, so I was just like, okay, I got called. Whose credit card am I taking?
Yeah, exactly.
Money, please.
2 snuffy chats to get to real quick. Don Nishida, thank you. He says happy early birthday, cheers. And Joseph Brazo as well. Thank you guys. I love you all. I appreciate you guys so much.
So sweet.
I also got the text message, the typical text message from Joseph yesterday that there was something that was going to be in my
incoming.
Yes. It was going to be in my mailbox before too long. It was just the one word incoming, which always makes me happy. I was going to say something else and I forgot. Patrick. I'm really glad we stopped Cliffy from downing it last week.
Well, so I drank the Booker's Rye during the stream, and then like I went to my after party Patreon hangout, and I was Cliffy went there. I didn't go there, and I was like, guys, I have this Booker's 30th, and they're like, wait, just don't do it. I'm glad I can enjoy it now and appreciate it with you guys.
Eric Jansen as well with the next Snuffy chat. Thank you guys so much. Goodness gracious, you guys are being very generous tonight. I really appreciate that. Y'all are the best.
Scott Pigsley, that is a great way to distract me as well. You bring as many puppies as you
bring the puppy. I will be distracted. You may have my winnings.
Oh, looks like that person's not here. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and that was the best though, Chad, because that was you did a full like hair metal woo after your number was called.
So loud.
It was
like Rudy, man. He jumped up and was like,
So
literally the second number called.
Well, what's funny though is the number that was called before yours was the literal number on the ticket of yours -1.
Yeah, it was like right next
to
it.
So I was like, it went numerically up.
Yeah.
It was very cruel. I hate when they do that. They call the numbers on both sides of yours, but not yours.
Yeah.
It's rude.
I mean, it worked.
I miss those. When can we do those again? I was cold and miserable, but when can we do another one?
I really, really miss bourbon releases.
I just want to hang out with my friends and drink OGD from a little mug at 8 o'clock in the morning with Perry.
That's how I feel too. It's like I don't even care if I get anything special. I just want to go and have a good time. I'm just
those days.
I just want to get up at 5 a.m.
Oh, those are the days where you're napping by 10 a.m.
100%. Perry, do you remember that one time I was like, "Come back to our house. I'll make waffles," and then I made waffles and passed out.
Man, I'm so jealous.
I don't know.
Was that the release that we recorded a podcast at 2 a.m.?
I don't think so.
Oh no, I remember it because I was not drinking. And we went there and I hung out and Sarah was like, "I'm gonna make waffles," and I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm gonna let you guys do that. I'm gonna go home. You guys have fun." And we were at some liquor barn release, and I don't think we won a thing. I think somebody got like a bottle of like Antique 107 or something.
I think I texted Lucy, and I was like, "Hey, Sarah's gonna make us waffles," and all I got back was like literal 2 letters. Okay.
Like what?
I was like, look, man, it's been a long morning. Okay.
I do remember like I had the bourbon syrup. I made bourbon whipped cream, I think, if memory serves me correctly. And then
that's right.
I'm standing there making the waffles, and at one point I just realized while I'm standing there, I was like, "Ooh, I should not be making waffles right now." And then I was like, "Well, we've gotten this far. Kind of got to finish it up." So I did, and then I was like, "Bye."
I'm too drunk to taste these waffles.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, you were asleep on the couch before. I left.
Yeah. I think I ate like half my waffles, and I was like, "Night."
Eric Smith, the best is when a person who didn't know you still had to buy the bottle, got their number drawn. They thought it was free, and they were immediately confused. I don't know if the best is the perfect way to describe that, but I will agree that's a moment.
Unless you're offering to take it for him, like, "Hey, if you don't want to pay, man,
I'll give you your number." Great.
I do that same thing too. I'll find some like really hard to find bottle, and I'm like, "Perry, I got this for your birthday," and then I'm like, "Oh, also shoot me a Venmo, please." Like, I feel a little bad. I feel kind of bad, but
that's why you're the bourbon finder, not the bourbon Santa.
Yeah.
Ooh, but there should be that.
There should be a bourbon.
There should be. Todd said the tailgating's the best part.
An anonymous account.
I ate about half that sentence. I'm sorry.
Clifton,
have you? What?
Well, I was gonna say, yeah. I wish we got those bourbon releases like that. Like, there's nothing like that out here, and I'm so jealous. Except like people go to Total Wine and wait, for hours for them to open. But like just on a random Tuesday, not like a special release or anything.
That's actually what I was gonna ask, is if you actually had like a big bourbon release.
No, I'm jealous. That sounds like so much fun. I mean, like I'm not normally a morning person, but like get me out there, make me some waffles after. I'm down.
I really like the thought of you flying in for Thanksgiving and then driving up to Lexington for Black Friday, but it's literally just for whiskey releases.
I am not opposed to doing that, Perry. Don't
I
tempt
also
me.
like this.
If you and Justin would like to come here for that, we have a guest room.
Maybe not this year. Maybe next year. Wait, is that an invite to Thanksgiving or just to like crash on your couch like after Thanksgiving?
Both.
Okay, maybe. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait,
I don't think you understand.
I mean, that's like a yes, maybe question mark.
I don't think you understand. Our families have a very open invitation policy when it comes to things like Thanksgiving.
Very cool.
So
I'm just reading in the chat. I saw that the New Orleans Bourbon Festival was canceled again or delayed again. Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, we've heard rumblings of that today.
Are you surprised though?
I'm not surprised. I mean, didn't they cancel it last minute last time?
They did, just because it was like the week that like the NBA shut everything down and everybody shut everything down.
They were forced to, basically.
And it kind of sounds like they were forced to this year as well. Like, I guess the city gave them an opportunity and was like, yeah, you can keep having it if you do exactly what New York City is going to do. And so then they were like, oh, okay, well, we'll put out a survey to our ticket holders and we'll see if they would want to do that. And 50% of them were like, nope, don't want to do that. And so they were like, well, we can't have a half capacity festival. So I guess we can't do it.
That's I was planning to come next year.
That's not a good reason.
But I
we're
was
going to be
planning to
there
come
next year.
So
Speaking, so
I'll be there next year. Trust me.
You know, we'll be there.
I just found out earlier that there was a podcast convention in Nashville this weekend. So
I also found that out today.
Feel like I missed out on that one, but it's fine. It's whatever.
But mark it down for next year.
Oh, for sure. I want to go so badly and just walk around with a microphone, like a hot mic, just recording people going.
Ask people weird questions about doing podcasts.
Just how hot is this mic? Like,
okay, you're done. Stop. Put that away.
So hot. He's magic.
I like how Matt just casually pulled out an Eagle Rare. What is 17?
Yeah, the Eagle Rare 17. Dude,
I've been watching him do this for like 20 minutes.
Man. I know. I saw him do it.
Bottles.
Let's take a minute to appreciate this.
Oh, there's lots more.
George T. Stagg. No.
Fine, I can have.
Oh my gosh!
I was like, oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's just a little taste.
I still got other stuff to put here next to it. I mean,
Stop it!
See what I mean?
See what I mean? He's already dead.
So and then I got this one out here. So I think we're good. So
look at him go.
Plus these were behind it. So we're all good.
Matt's here for the long run. How long are you keeping the stream going, Perry?
We got another 25 minutes. So
drink up, Matt.
One of the last times that Matt got drunk on the stream was
it has not been a good week. So like I told Perry at the beginning, my father-in-law died this week. So yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all good.
All right, no, I'm not going to tell my funny story about Matt getting drunk on the stream.
Oh, the time my wife screamed at me at the end. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, when you had only
I've ever been drunk on a stream either.
You had only had bacon and eggs that day.
Yeah, that was very poor decision. That's where I was stuck at home at the beginning of COVID and just got freaking hammered. Yeah, it was not good. I got yelled at a lot.
Papa Ritter's in the chat.
I don't want Chad to stop drinking. I want him to stop doing cat noises and like this coughing at the camera. He can drink as much as he wants. Just no more of that, please. I find it to be a turn off.
She didn't like my dad joke, but that's all the jokes I got.
Bubble bath bourbon, totally not jelly. Sitting here with my mellow corn. Fair enough. Tyler Thompson said, "Happy birthday!" Thank you, Tyler Thompson. Something just happened. Oh no, we're good. Let me pull that off screen. Everybody's saying hey to Papa Ritter.
Perry, even though this isn't exactly your birth year, we've got some of this for you next time we see you. We're gonna save you a birthday pour. It was the Henry McKenna.
Oh,
1 year off from your birthday because I can't do math.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not upset about that.
Vintage.
I love.
Give me a lot
I
of
take it.
sample
It's
ale.
1 year off.
I genuinely love that bottle. I mean, it's
good,
it's
right?
been a
It's-
while since I've gotten to taste it. but-
2019, end of 2019.
It's been open for too long, and it needs to
Golly.
be enjoyed while it's still good.
Mhm.
Has it been that long?
Yeah,
We opened it at our wedding. Yeah.
can you believe it?
Jeez Louise, you guys have been married for almost 2 years. Ugh. Why are you crying? What is it?
Best reaction ever.
No.
I'm just kidding. It just feels like it's been like 2 minutes, and it also feels like it's been 20 years, just because of the way the last year has gone. I'm like,
I get it.
am I 84 years old yet? Because that's what it feels like.
It's crazy. Lucy and I have been married 5 years this year.
But
And
does
I'm
it
just
feel
now-
like 20?
We've been together for 11, so pretty much.
Yeah, Perry, we're in the same boat. The same thing. We were together. I think I think we met our spouses the same year. I think we did. Or you started dating Lucy. When was that?
2010 is when we started. dating.
2011 was us. So almost.
Okay. 2011 is when we graduated from high school.
Yeah.
Lord,
Well,
I got
yeah.
married in 03.
Yeah.
We got married in 2016.
I've got some catching up to do. I'm working on it.
17.
Well,
And there's the
Um,
kid.
on
That's
on
violent
all
for
those
you.
notes. On all those notes, we are going to bow out for the evening, and
And wish you a happy birthday.
yeah, happy
Well,
birthday,
thank
bud.
you. I'm really happy you guys were able to stop by for a little bit.
Yeah,
But-
thanks for letting us in.
I hope to see you guys soon.
Thanks for opening the door.
I've got to get the Matt not Matt Madness.
The Infinity, or what's it called? Yes, that
the
thing.
Infinity Blend bottle to you like this weekend. So
Okay.
Cool.
because
Well,
I feel really bad that I haven't taken care of that night. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. We'll talk about it another time. But
It's all good.
Bye, guys.
let's get
Cheers.
into this.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
guys.
Thank
Bye.
you guys for stopping by.
See ya.
Bye.
So the real thing, Perry, is we need you to come to the Bastards Ball this year. Even if you just go to La Quinta, you need to come.
Wait, when is it?
October 17th. It's a Sunday.
That is, I can't do that. That's 2 days after my daughter's first birthday.
Okay,
So,
never mind.
I'm planning to just
If you
crash the
still
La
want to be
Quinta.
married, that's a poor decision.
I really probably should not do
You
that.
should
I
go
would
to-
I would love to in the near future though.
Yes,
when
you
it's
should be with your
more,
daughter, for sure.
when it's a more appropriate time. Speaking of an appropriate time, it seems like the right time to bring on somebody else to our stream.
All right.
It's Ed
Ed, what's
Hey,
up?
Ed.
from Rock Gut. Hi Ed, how are you, buddy?
Ed, in a long time. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm sorry I'm so late, but
That's
happy
okay.
birthday.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You traded It's Bourbon Night for my dumbass, so that's a terrible trade.
Chad and Sarah drinking a 1994 Henry McKenna, and you've probably got like a 3-month-old whiskey from
We got Malort.
you know.
Yeah.
We got Malort. Oh,
He
that's
has a cool
perfect.
ass shirt though.
That's
You gotta give it to
perfect.
him. Give it to him for the shirt.
I do love that shirt though.
Oh, the shirt.
Yeah, that makes up for the Malort.
This little thing?
Oh, this little thing.
Yeah.
I don't think anything
Ain't
makes
no
up for Malort.
special.
Got some Malort too.
Oh no.
The real
Swan?
question is, what's worse than Malort? That's the new thing. What can we find that's worse than Malort?
You know, I
for
found
you.
out they have a barrel aged Malort that you can buy now. It's not
Yeah.
just the
Not the
standard.
Not that
This.
source bourbon. It's
I
actual
have
barrel
that
aged
somewhere
Malort.
around here. I don't
Yeah,
know
like
what
it's actual barrel aged Malort, and they've got a little like holographic sticker up at the top
Ugh,
to tell you it's
horrible.
extra terrible.
Okay,
Uh,
that sounds pretty bad. Unless it mellows it out, because sometimes barrel aging can mellow
Yeah,
out. some
It
of the
doesn't
bad
mellow
flavors.
it out. I've had
I
it.
can't imagine
Oh,
that.
Okay.
It makes it more bitter. It's
Oh
definitely
no,
more bitter.
more bitter! It's so bitter already.
Oh,
It's somehow the aftertaste is even more bitter.
Oh my
gross.
gosh.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
It's more expensive for more pain. I mean, that's what they're. it is.
That's what the people want.
True. They
Yeah.
do enjoy your pain. That's a valid point.
Emily
like
said, "Hey, I
hard.
want Malort."
Emily, I think you'll regret that decision.
If you've never had it, you know.
Chicharlino, look at all these sexy in one place. All this sexy in one place. Hi, Cheech. Nothing is mellowing Malort.
No.
It just doesn't happen.
That's fair.
No. Honestly, I've gotten too used to Malort at this point. I do need to find something.
Not a sentence that anybody needs to say in their entire life.
He's right, though. You get desensitized to it. It's like, meh, I've had it enough times. It doesn't bother me anymore.
I feel like that's how a lot of us who start out as bourbon or rye drinkers are when it comes to peated scotch.
As much as y'all don't want to admit it, I think you gotta try your peated scotch.
I don't know how many times I have to say this. I don't hate peated scotches.
I don't mean you,
prefer. I know, but I just prefer bourbon.
We'll just have a whole show of like 25 of them and make sure that we know by the end you don't hate them anymore.
Perry, if you want, we will do an Ardbeg episode. We will make you immune to the peatiness.
That's a great
one. I don't care. I would love to do that. I think that sounds like a great time. I don't know why I'm angry. Sorry.
Your viewers are dropping Perry. They're like, screw this.
We'll do something for Patreon where I just bring over some progressively peaty things and let you play around with them.
Yeah, we'll start out with a peated bourbon and then work our way up.
Yeah, there you go.
I've still got this sample of peated rye from Buzzard's Roost somewhere.
Oh,
here it is.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, we need.
Where's it from?
Buzzard's Roost.
Where's that distillery at? Never heard of it.
Louisville.
Oh, it's in Louisville. Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, they're NDP.
Oh, okay. So who really makes any idea?
MGP.
Oh, is it MGP?
Yeah, it's anywhere between 3 to 5 year MGP rye.
Who's peating it? Are they peating
I did a whole interview with their founder, and I cannot even remember that. So.
Yeah, at least the picks that I've seen at Total Wine, they've told us it's MGP. I don't know if all of their products are, but that's the gist of it.
Okay. So Dad said that I'm going to upset Eden, my 9-month-old.
Ardbeg talk. She's that's what she doesn't.
Jokes on me, I guess. She's not here right now, so.
Oh, so there you go.
She's at her other grandparents' house, other grandfather's house.
Oh, I see that. I see Rogut's comment. So Johnny's Smoking Gun apparently is in California now.
Oh,
I sent a photo of it to David at Shelf Terrace, and he couldn't believe. He's like, "How of all things to make it to California? Why does this make it to California?
Any good or bad? This Smoking Gun?
I've heard it's awful. I have not bought it. It's $50 or $60, or maybe it's like $50, but it's expensive, and they say it's the worst stuff in the world. Ed's had it in a blend.
What do you think?
I didn't have it straight. Yeah, I had it mixed into the Shelf Turds Swilmageddon blend that they sent me. The really bad blends that
I'm gonna still send you that blend of horrifically bad Peter Golden stuff.
Is it still in circulation? Can I like Bogart my way into it? Because I would really like to throw some crap in there.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Listen, we got a whole bottle of Spring Mill to dump in there, man. We could make this happen.
Yeah, that's what I was going to put in there. All I got to say to that, Swan, is mahalo.
Don't know what that means.
You'll know.
You don't want to. Also, Papa Ritter's headed out. Bye, Dad.
Cheers.
Love you. Appreciate you. Have we tried Dickel Bourbon yet? I have not tried Dickel Bourbon yet. Have you all?
No, I want to try though.
Can't say I have.
We've got it on the shelf, but I mean, it's like an 8-year something or other, but it's not Tennessee whiskey. It's legitimately a bourbon. So
I was going to say, is the difference just because it's not Lincoln County processed, or?
Yeah, I need to look at it, man. I don't know if it's Tennessee without Lincoln County, or if it's actual like bourbon from Kentucky that they've just kind of either sourced or have like a satellite location for. I don't know.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
I was reading up on this, and I could have sworn that the difference was it was still Lincoln County, it was still made in Tennessee. They just blended it differently to have a more Kentucky bourbon style.
Oh, that's stupid.
I mean,
if I remember correctly,
if it removes the note that I don't like about Dickel, I'm here for it because that 11-year bottle and bond was the most Kentucky-like, and it was amazing.
Okay, so Donnie apparently it's still a bourbon.
Because they call it
bourbon. So that's almost frustrating because I mean, that could easily mean that any day Jack Daniels could just go, oh,
we made a bourbon.
Tennessee bourbon. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It is.
I know it is, but it's just like
that label. Yeah.
That notion of it is so frustrating because there's so much gray area behind it.
Yeah. But do you think maybe they're like trying to get away from the Tennessee aspect? I mean, not completely, but like, I mean, so many people say like, oh,
no, not Dickel.
Make millions and millions of dollars. Why would they get away from it?
I think they want to keep it Tennessee. They don't want it to just be whiskey, though. Having the word bourbon on the label right now, makes a big difference.
Gotcha. Makes total sense.
Because for like the regular Jagoff walking through his liquor store, you know, he sees the word bourbon. He knows what that means, and he gravitates towards it because it's hot right now. You know.
Good point.
Yeah, it's just a marketing thing.
Yeah. What's funny about that though is the opposite end of the spectrum with Crown Royal, who put out their bourbon mash whiskey.
Oh yeah,
and they can't
delicious.
They can't actually call it bourbon, but
yeah. I think I still have some.
Well, you know what's funny is I still see the boxes labeled bourbon mash. I mean, that must just not have sold well at all.
Yeah, I've seen some too.
Yeah, it's the old illegal boxes. I have a couple of those, and I have the 13 year. The 13 year is really good.
All the boxes that weren't, picked up by the FDA or whatever.
Yeah, you should grab one if you don't have one, because I mean that's going to be worth some money at some point. Because it's illegal to have it.
Oh.
Like, we're gonna come raid our houses for it. We got to watch out for that.
I still own it. I mean, as far as they can't sell it again, so it's like an upside down stamp. Same bullshit. You can eventually sell it off as a weird thing.
I've still got one, Perry. So if you wanted to review it at some point, we could crack it open. You tried it, didn't you?
I did.
You had it in a blind.
I did, from Chad and Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about that. All
right, fine. I will. It actually scored well.
Well, it scored well because I had it after drinking other things, and my palate was shot.
You got to start. If you're drinking Crown, you got to start with Crown. You can't work your way there.
But the Crown product, it is pretty hearty. I got to say, it is a healthy whiskey. Yeah. It's not like your regular Crown.
I haven't tried it, but Matt, on your stream the other night, you had a fancy Crown too.
Yeah, we had we had all the Noble collection. Then I had the XR the other night.
Yeah,
but if you get the hand barreled Select, that's 103 proof. That's really good, actually.
Wow, that sounds really good.
Ooh, I would love to try that.
Yeah, I've got some of those that are like picks, and they're really, really good.
Wow.
Bobby from Bourbon Battalion, cheers to you as well, buddy.
Cheers, Bobby.
Yeah,
hey, so we are in the last few minutes of the stream before we turn it over to Ed and Andrew.
Oh shit! I have a stream tonight, don't I?
Do you? Should we go for 2.5 hours? I probably shouldn't, but should we? No, in the last few minutes before we wrap things up, I want to remind everybody one more time. I think Donnie will probably drop this below about the alternative tipping system as opposed to. Yeah, he did
that real quick. There's no way he even heard you.
He's on it, man. He's on it.
Yeah, the fact that there's a delay in the chat as opposed to how quick the stream comes around, so it almost looks like I was reading off of his message.
Yeah,
anyway, that is a great way to support the show. Of course, it is an alternative to super chats, which we don't yet have on the channel. We are less than 70 people away from 1,000 subs, so we are getting there. We're so dang close. I'm so tired of talking about it. I really am.
Man,
I just want it to happen. Please, if you're new or watching on the replay, please subscribe to the channel. I just want to have a normal super chat system.
They're not all they're cut out to be.
It does take a big chunk.
Yeah, you're not losing that 30% chunk.
Okay, fine. I'm losing 30% of my patience every single time that I have to mention. It's a different way for people to send me money. Like that's where I'm from. Cheech says 66 to go. Did we lose a couple?
You said 70 ago.
Yeah, you did say 70.
I said less than 70.
Oh, okay.
Which could mean anywhere from 61 to 69. Well, I guess, no, 69 to 0. So,
yeah.
Math is power.
I hate math. God, I hate math.
Pain. Yeah, I got an arts degree.
Where's Scott Pigsley when we need him?
I'm an accountant, and I still hate it. What the computers are for.
So, for my last pour of the stream, I went with Kentucky Owl Batch 10.
Ooh, that was 10. I haven't tried 10 yet.
I love it.
Is it better than 9 or 8?
No, I think 8
Still
was 8 was probably the best out of the last few years.
Amazing.
I think that and it's been a while since I've had 9. I need to do 9 and 10 up against each other, but those two are very neck and neck for me.
Nice. I don't have the bourbon, but I'll join you with the batch 3 rye.
There you go.
That works. Emily,
something very weird to toast you off with, and I found this old bottle of mezcal in my barrel.
Nice.
Got a worm in it and everything.
Oh no, that's usually a bad sign.
No. Yum.
Violet does not like that.
Is everybody okay? Are we good?
She's like, there's a worm in there?
My wife is sneezing. My kid's freaking out.
Emily said, give Cheech a wrench. I am not currently on. Can I? Hold on. Give me a second.
On a somewhat relevant note, for those of you that missed it earlier, I'm having Swan on my stream tonight. So after Ed's stream, head on over to my channel and see Swan try some mysterious spirits. We don't know what he's going to be drinking.
I showed off the color of one of the samples, so this is going to be something.
It'll be fun. So
it's all water
for you, maybe.
All water.
But I want to see Ed drink this mezcal because I'm interested.
Smells like burning plastic and pickles.
That's the thing with cheap mezcal.
Yum.
Not
Yum.
sound good. Burning plastic.
Matt, do you know? Have you tried much mezcal?
Weird.
Matt, have you tried much mezcal?
Not a lot. I've tried like 2 or 3. The ones I've had have been okay. I haven't had like an amazing one.
It's super big out here. Like it's really popular, and there's like a bunch of craft ones out here. So it's a big thing. I mean, I'm in California, so it makes sense. But
everybody in the chat, Cheech has
it.
actually been Cheech has been wrenched now. So
yeah, but if it has a worm in it, that's like I said, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I have got one that has 3 worms in it somehow. Supposed to only have 2, but it came with 3, and I was like, oh boy, I've got 3 worms.
Hey, they procreated.
Oh no! Well, we were just in Mexico. We were at an all-inclusive resort, and we were on the side of Mexico that I thought there'd be more mezcal, but there wasn't. And I asked for it, and all they had was one with worms. And of course, my friend was like, "We had to kill the bottle to get the worm," and he did it. And and good for him.
Ugh, gross.
Goodness gracious.
Man, Ed, you got some good stuff coming up on your stream here a little bit. Looks like your thumbnail. You got some good stuff there.
Well, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
You got the silky. What Coloman is that?
That is the PX Sherry 2021.
Oh, nice.
Oh, is it the Elijah Craig Rye?
Yeah, and then the Elijah Craig Rye. Yep, I got that one over there.
We're all stalking your thumbnail now. It's a great teaser into your stream that's about to start.
Yeah, speaking of which, I should probably go get ready for that.
Yeah, you should get over
there. Happy birthday, Barry.
Bye, Ed. Thank you. It's great to see you, buddy. I'll stop into your stream here in a bit. Okay, he's gone. Jim Morris. So look, 3 worms.
He didn't even get to drink his mezcal. He just he was like, "Oh, let me pull this out the last." Oh, sorry guys. You know what? I'm out of time.
Yeah, there you go.
I was just singing y'all.
Also, Anthony, happy birthday, Perry. The Riffmas was delicious. Shh, it be both Chad and Sarah's picks.
Oh,
nice.
We said that was Tony Bag of Donuts, right?
That's fun.
Is it?
Isn't it? I'm pretty sure Chad said Tony Bag of Donuts when he said Anthony.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. I thought that was the other Anthony.
If not, I'm sorry. I think there might be a second account. People are on all their second and third channels here tonight, it sounds like.
It's weird. It's weird stuff. Hey, I want to say thank you all so much for tuning into this week's stream. Thank you for cheersing me on my birthday and sending the Snuffy chats, I feel strange. I
Just
don't know.
keep rolling, keep it rolling.
I'm really not good with that kind of thing. Yeah. Thank you everybody who showed up on the stream tonight as well. Swan, Clifton, and Matt. Thank you guys for
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Through the end. Everybody as well, go over and watch Clifton's stream here in about an hour where Swan drinks some not bourbon stuff.
There you go. Not bourbon's a great way to describe it.
That's exciting. If you have not yet, please subscribe to the channel, of course. We are getting so close to 1,000. I would like to get there soon.
Perry, did you say you were kind of like close to like 1,000 subscribers or something like that?
No, we're actually close to negative 1,000.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we lost 1,000 over the past week.
Yeah, just bring that up a couple more times and maybe we'll get there.
I don't want to. Anyway, you can also support the show at patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast for as little as $1 a month. That does it for this week's TIMBP Live. See you guys next week, and I'm gonna go drink some more for my birthday because that's just how it goes. See y'all next time. Bye.
Cheers.
Happy birthday. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye bye. I gotta hit the button twice.
This is how it works.
Okay.